What nobody tells you is this. Most people aren't addicted to success. They are addicted to being busy. And the scary part? Most people never notice this cycle until it's too late. Until their mind, their relationships, and their identity have become tied to one thing: hustling non-stop. This is how you are being controlled without realizing it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the psychology behind hustle addiction. Why you feel guilty when you rest. Why you keep chasing tasks even when you are exhausted. Why your brain tricks you into thinking busy is equal to valuable. And how to break free from this loop before it breaks you. By the end of this video, you'll understand the real reason modern life keeps you running, and how to take back control of your time, attention, and peace. Chapter 1. The Modern Trap, when busy became a badge of honor. In India and across South Asia, we grew up hearing phrases like, "Khali mat bato," do something useful, time is money, hard work is everything. Somewhere along the way, busy stopped being a state, and became an identity. Look around. A college student doing 3 coaching classes plus a side hustle. An IT employee attending meetings even during lunch. A parent juggling family duties with office work from their phone. A business owner working even on Sundays because competition to bahut hai. Our culture praises the person who never stops. We clap for the one who sacrifices sleep. We admire the person who says, "I only slept 3 hours." But pause for a moment and ask, when did exhaustion become an achievement? Psychological insight. This is called value signaling. We believe we are worthy only when we are productive. We've been taught that rest equals laziness, and busyness equals importance. Your brain internalized this message. If I'm not busy, I'm not valuable. And so you keep running, even when you are not sure where you are running to. Advice. Start questioning the belief itself. Ask yourself, who taught me that being busy means I'm worth something? You'll realize it was never your belief, it was inherited. Chapter 2. The Psychological High. Why being busy feels good. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Being busy gives you a dopamine hit. Every task completed, every notification, every email reply, every moment you feel productive. Your brain rewards you with a small chemical burst. This creates a loop. Task, dopamine, more dopamine. You don't chase success, you chase dopamine disguised as productivity. Consider an Indian student preparing for competitive exams. Even when they're tired, they keep studying because each completed chapter gives a sense of progress. Or an office employee replying instantly on WhatsApp groups, not because it matters, but because being responsive feels like achievement. Your brain is tricked into thinking you are doing great because you are doing something. Doesn't matter whether it's meaningful. Doesn't matter whether it's healthy. Doesn't matter whether it actually leads somewhere. Insight. This is called the busy treadmill. You feel productive but go nowhere. Advice. Start distinguishing between movement and progress. Write down, what tasks actually change my life? You'll be shocked how many of your daily tasks are just noise. Chapter 3. The Fear Behind the Hustle. What you are really running from. This is the chapter most people avoid, because it forces them to confront a truth they've buried for years. You are not busy because you love work. You are busy because you are scared of what happens when you stop. Silence is uncomfortable. Stillness feels dangerous. Rest feels like weakness. Why? Because when you stop, you are left alone with your thoughts. And many people are terrified of meeting themselves. In South Asian households, emotional conversations are rare. We hide pain under work. We bury trauma with busyness. We avoid discomfort with distractions. Hustle becomes a shield. A way to avoid loneliness, fear, insecurity, self-worth issues, and unresolved emotions. Ask yourself, why do you feel guilty on your off days? Why does resting feel wrong? Why do you panic when you are not doing something? It's because stillness forces you to face your real emotions, the ones you've been avoiding for years. Insight. This is called emotional avoidance busy work. Your brain uses activity to distract you from inner discomfort. Advice. Start with 10 minutes of intentional stillness every day. No phone, no noise, no tasks. Just you. You'll slowly rebuild your ability to sit with yourself. Chapter 4. The Social Pressure Machine. How society keeps you hustling. In India, comparison culture is oxygen. Everyone is comparing you with someone. Your cousin, your neighbor, your batchmate, your colleague. Your worth is constantly measured by output. How many hours do you work? What are you achieving? What are you building? What's next? Even social media amplifies this pressure. People posting, rise and grind. Reels telling you to sleep less, hustle more. Motivation influencers shamming rest. Startup culture glorifying burnout. We think we are hustling for success, but we are often hustling for approval. And that is the most exhausting job in the world. Insight. This is social conditioning. When society sets your standards, you'll always feel behind. Advice. Start noticing whose approval you are trying to earn. If it's not your future self, it's the wrong audience. Chapter 5. The hidden cost. What you lose when you are always busy. Let's talk about what hustle addiction silently destroys. 1. Your relationships. When you are always busy, conversations get shorter, connections get weaker, family becomes background noise, and friendships become, I'll call you later. People don't leave because of one big fight. They leave because you became emotionally unavailable. 2. Your mental clarity. A busy mind is a foggy mind. You lose creativity, deep thinking, and long-term vision. You become a machine that performs tasks, not a human that makes decisions. 3. Your health. Lack of sleep, high cortisol, burnout that feels like depression, anxiety that feels like ambition. 4. Your identity. Slowly, your entire personality becomes, I'm busy. But who are you when the tasks are taken away? Who are you when the notifications stop? Who are you when nobody needs anything from you? Most people don't know. And that's the saddest cost of all. Advice. Schedule white space in your day. Empty time for nothingness. Give your mind room to breathe. Chapter 6. Breaking free. The psychology of slowing down. You don't escape a psychological trap by running faster. You escape by understanding the trap. Here's the path to break free. 1. Replace hustle with clarity. Ask yourself, what am I really trying to achieve? Most people don't hustle for success. They hustle out of habit. 2. Replace busyness with priorities. Identify 3 high-impact tasks each day. If it's not in the top 3, it's noise. 3. Replace guilt with permission. Give yourself permission to rest. Say it out loud if needed. Rest is productive. 4. Replace constant movement with deep living. Read, reflect, walk, think, observe. This is where real ideas come from. 5. Replace external pressure with internal guidance. Ask your future self, what do you want from me today? Not your boss, not society, not social media. Emotional reinforcement. When you understand the psychology of hustle addiction, you don't just escape burnout. You reclaim your identity. You protect your time. You rebuild relationships. You make smarter decisions. You understand people better. You stop falling for societal traps. You regain mental clarity. You reconnect with yourself. You stop living like a machine and start living like a human again. This knowledge won't just change your schedule. It will change your life. What nobody tells you is this. You are not addicted to success. You are addicted to being busy. Your brain gets dopamine from every task, every notification, every moment you feel productive. That's why you panic when you stop. That's why rest feels wrong. That's why silence feels scary. But here's the truth. Being busy doesn't mean you are moving forward. It just means you are moving. Ask yourself, if you stopped hustling for one day, would you still know who you are? Closing loop. Here's the truth that ties everything together. You were never addicted to success. You were addicted to distraction, to noise, to busyness, to the feeling of being needed. But once you learn to sit with yourself, really sit, the addiction breaks. So let me leave you with one final question. When was the last time you rested? Without feeling guilty? Comment below. Your answer might reveal more than you think.